Resident Evil movie. Today, Brett, IGN, at the time of recording and streaming this, IGN provided the first look at Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, which is being described as the origin story of the original Capcom games. The upcoming film, which is written and directed by Johannes Roberts, 47 Meters Down, The Strangers Pray at Night, blah, 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 is based on the first two Resident Evil games. The movie is supposed to chronicle how Raccoon City went from being a city of industry to a dying Midwestern town that's become ground zero for the T-virus outbreak. Thoughts on this, Brett?
I think this sounds cool. The fact that they're not just doing the first game in the movie, they're doing both the first and second. I hope that they're kind of doing them at the same time. So like you see the events happening in one and then also in two or whatever. I personally, I haven't played one, so I don't really know. I know the events of it, but I don't know, how the whole story goes. Mm-hmm. So I'm very curious to see how they handle that. And if I can kind of just watch that and get a gist of it. But I don't like, no offense, I'm not trying to insult anyone, but I'm not a huge fan of Johannes Roberts, the director, no relation to me. Mm-hmm. I'm not a fan of The Strangers Pray at Night at all. I think that it was awful compared to what was The Strangers, the classic horror film. Mm-hmm. So I'm not excited about that, Josh. Mm-hmm. And there's other things that I'm not too excited about, but I will say that it does look, anything at this point would be better than the Mila Jovovich movies. Mm-hmm. So that's a plus on my end, but please continue.
So this article that I'm referencing is from IGN. They did an interview with Voight Roberts, or Johannes Roberts here. It's called Voight Roberts. What the fuck is that even coming from?
Well, he's actually he's a director as well. Jordan.
Oh, Jordan, you're right.
Vote, yeah.
But yeah. So some highlights from this interview are that Johannes says that, quote, the difference between this film as opposed to the previous movies is that it is an ensemble where each of the main characters carries huge importance to the narrative. They are not just cosplay characters who have the exact hair and costume of the characters. Now, here's the thing, Brad.
They look like cosplay characters.
These look like cosplay characters to me. That's literally, that was the first messages we shared today with each other, or this morning on Twitter about these. And I was like, sounds kind of cool, but it looks bad. Looks bad. And you just replied cosplay. And I agree with you. So it
looks like a porn parody or a cosplay. It doesn't look legit.
Yeah. And obviously this is, what's his name on the left?
Leon.
No, not Leon.
Chris?
No.
I don't know what image. Oh, that's Leon.
Sorry. That's Leon?
That's supposed to be Leon, yeah.
Oh, dude, to me, that's right, because it's from the first two games. This looks like, what's his name from 3? Frickin'
Carlos?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, no.
Dude, this looks like Carlos to me. This is Leon? You're telling me
that's
this is
Leon, yeah.
This ain't Leon. This ain't Leon.
Well, so here's the thing. He says right there, they're not just cosplay characters who have the exact hair and costume of the characters. So here's where he's kind of contradicting himself, because I read something from him where he said it wasn't about getting the accurate costume and care of the characters and the hair. It was more so about who embodied the character the most, right? So this actor playing Leon, he said that when he did the table read or whatever, the audition, that was Leon.
Yeah. And I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that too, but he's contradicting himself now here, because he's saying they're not just cosplay characters who have the exact hair and costume, because he doesn't have the exact same hair. He looks nothing like Leon.
Yeah, but Claire is wearing her red jacket. Mm-hmm. So
I think Chris Redfield is the one that is absolutely nailed in this.
Yes.
In these screenshots.
Let me pull that up for everybody here. Let's see. It's towards here.
And you know what? I wouldn't mind if, I don't care if they look like them, fine, do your own thing. Just don't look like cosplayers, man. I'm assuming that's Chris Redfield.
Yeah, Chris, and this is Chris, but I don't think Chris would be in tack gear yet at this point.
No, he is, because they raid the mansion.
One of these two is Chris. Honestly, either one of them would be fairly close. But anyway, the last quote I wanted to kind of cover here is, he says, Johannes Roberts says that he's, quote, I wanted to go back to the horror of it all. I wanted scares and atmosphere rather than full-on action. And that is a quote that I really like quite a bit. As a Resident Evil fan. And behind us here, you see this kind of first creature-ish image. This looks absolutely not good, dude.
So that
In the
is
best way.
a character from, I believe, Resident Evil 1. Again, I'm not a huge I don't have a huge wealth of knowledge about Resident Evil 1, but this is a bioweapon or like a proto bioweapon or something. Like that is not a good human right there.
No, it's certainly not a good human at
And
all.
they were kept as a prisoner and tortured. So
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm just so apprehensive to be like, yes, I'm ready for this movie, right? Because I was like that with the anime series that just happened, and whoa, that was bad.
yeah.
It was really bad. So I'm apprehensive. They just really can't seem to do anything besides video games.
Yeah, to me, this is at like my expectation level is at Mortal Kombat 2020 or 20. I don't even remember when that came out. 2021.
Mm-hmm.
It's at that level for me. I feel like it's going to turn out very much like that, where it's just fine and there's cool references to the games and stuff. I would love this to be a franchise, and I would love them to do it all, every single game. Imagine we get up to 7 and 8, like that would be awesome.
It'd be awesome.
But I do like how they're combining, the first 2 games into one film, and also Johannes mentioned that there's going to be other creatures and like monsters from Resident Evil 1 and 2 that make an appearance. So I think X Gonna Give It To You is going to be in the movie, dude.
That would be great. That would be slick. So hopefully they really stick to the games. They flesh that out a little bit more. It's definitely, hopefully, horror-based. This image looks not good. You have anything else to say about it, Brett, before we move on?
I know a lot of Resident Evil fans are like bittersweet on this, and I say just give them a chance. Let's see how it turns out. And if it's shit, well, guess what? Then we have 2 different Resident Evil franchises that are shit.
All right.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Josh and Brett really need you too. I love them. So do it. It would be a shame if you miss more of their videos. Hit the notification bell too, so you know when there is a new upload.